You better get those tits out of my face, or I'll show you my tits. Tonight, you.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another week of Totally Inappropriate Team Sports. Or as we like to call it, tits. I'm the head tit, if you will, I guess. Cheese Man, joined along with, as always, by...
Your favorite areola, smart.
Caffeine.
And Maddie Icing.
And... Come on. Why are you doing
It's time!
Yep, we're back. More NHL talk this week. We'll do a little bit of NFL talk. I know last week I said we're going to be doing our mock draft, but I guess I mixed up my fucking week, and the playoffs start on Saturday, so we'll be doing playoff picks instead, as far as like ranking teams.
I totally hadn't prepared a mock before seeing that message.
I already prepared mine, and I'm just going to stick with it. I don't even give a fuck what happens over the next week. Hell, I'd say if we roll through this fast enough, we'll just do it tonight anyway, but I don't think we will. What's up, Scott? Shout out Scott Greer, not clear in the chat. Good to see you, buddy. What is going on? All right. So, I guess let's start off like we always do. Anything fun, exciting happened anyway over the week?
Nope.
Disney things, some stuff. What about you?
Yeah, Scott, we might do a little bit of WrestleMania talk. Fuck it. Me and Smart could talk about it a little bit since that's coming up this weekend as well. Hadn't planned it, but that's a damn good idea. Some filler there at the end.
It's like fucking $700 a ticket, no matter where you're sitting.
Oh, wow, that's it? I thought it would be more.
Well, for the nosebleed, it's like fucking $700. It's like a mortgage for a house, and you start getting closer to the ringside.
Yeah. So, a few weeks ago, I bought the wife a new van. Not new to her, new to us. It wasn't new. It was 2008. And on Saturday, that motherfucker decided to just catch on fire. Never had a vehicle catch on fire before, but hey, I wasn't in the car, so don't worry, I'm safe. No, I'm just kidding. Her and the baby are fine. Fucking found out, to our dismay, that the battery was being held in by a bungee cord, and that bungee cord broke, and the battery ended up leaning up against a fucking pulley while it was running, and it's been leaking power steering fluid like a bitch. I knew that when I bought it. I was like, I'll replace a power steering pump. I can live with that. But I hadn't gotten to it yet, and all that power steering fluid ignited. So yay! Now I gotta buy a new battery, and a battery cable, and possibly a couple of other wires that may have burned. Hook that shit all back up, and make sure the ECU, which is the computer for the car, is not fried. If that's not fried, I can fix it, and we can keep going. If that's fried, I just threw $2,600 down the fucking drain.
You know what else is ECU?
The only ECU we need.
Yes, that's a much better ECU. These ones right here. Thanks again, Matt. I brought back an old friend tonight. I got my trusty coffee cup.
Hell yeah.
That doubles as my weed pipe.
Not to completely break the fourth wall, which is not really what this is doing by asking this. Matt, do you know that your camera is on and also nice roof?
I did not know that.
Yeah, that ceiling's awesome. I wasn't even gonna say nothing. I was just gonna leave it there.
Yeah, it was probably
look at the ceiling again.
I seen him like kind of pop into the picture a second ago, and he was like walking by. You could see his head.
Real briefly.
It's like, hey, Matty Icing's a real person. He's not an AI.
I kind of like the idea of that just forever being that he's like the Wilson of the show. He just hikes to the fucking fence.
I think the real thing is he's just lazy and doesn't want to have to hold the phone up, so he's on the camera.
Exactly.
All right, well, fuck. I guess let's jump right into this NHL shit. Last week, we had Seattle taking on Utah. Utah favored by 1.5. Smart went alone with Utah. Will the going alone streak pay off? Yes, it will. Smart Wahlberg, only one to pick up the point. Well done, Smart.
Yay.
What up, True North?
Ah, shit. Broke a tooth today. Elbows up. That sucks. I got one that's loose. But it's not broken. Me and Matt have wonderful genetics, especially when it comes to teeth. So nobody in our family have fucking teeth. I've made it to 40 without losing one. I'm doing better than most.
Nice.
See, Las Vegas taking on Colorado. Colorado favored by 1.5. Me and Matt took Vegas. Me and Matt take the win. Luke, you lose. You're not doing good 2 weeks in a row. Just kidding. I mean, you did fine this week, but you're not perfect again. What the fuck, Luke? You're useless. Philadelphia taking on New York. Smart went alone with New York. Does the fucking going alone streak carry? No, it doesn't. Even the Rangers can't help, or even going alone can't help you when you pick the Rangers. The rest of us get a point with Philly. San Jose taking on Minnesota. Minnesota favored by 1.5. Matt decided to go alone with Minnesota, and once again, going alone streak cannot even help you when you're going against San Jose. Matt takes the L. The rest of us pick up the win. Thank you, Sharks. St. Louis taking on Edmonton. Edmonton favored by 1.5. We all take the Blues. We all get the win. No singing the Blues for us. Calgary favored by 1.5 over Anaheim. Of course, we take the Ducks, and of course, we take the win. Dirk says, Carl the Tooth Williams. I don't get that reference, but thanks for contributing.
Make two of us.
Last game, Toronto taking on Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay favored by 1.5. I went alone with Toronto, and the going alone streak kicked back in. I get the point. You guys take the L. Thank you, Maple Leafs. Fuck you, Tampa Bay. On the week, Smart and Matt tie at 4-3. No fucking way. You guys tie every fucking week. It's annoying at this point. But don't worry, Luke tied with you too. Luke is also 4-3, and I am the winner of the week at 6-1. Hell yeah. I get 2 games on Luke, and I'm only behind by 8.
By the by, it's apparently an obscure In Living Color skit.
Oh, okay. Dirk, I'm the only one on here that would be old enough to understand that, and I don't remember it, that's all. I get some In Living Color references.
I've seen the show, I just don't remember that particular sketch.
Say Fire Marshal Bill, Homie the Clown. Those were more in my wheelhouse.
Fucking Jim Carrey just hanging and banging on that.
On the year, Smart Wahlberg at 98-94. Matty Icing still clinging that 1-point lead over him at 99-93. I am at 107-85, and Luke obviously still at the top at 115-77. And this is the final week before the playoffs. So, I mean, I guess technically Luke's already won, and we probably don't even really need to do this shit, but we're going to do it. Fuck it. I already wrote it all out. It didn't click to me until just now that nobody's catching Luke before the fucking postseason. So, yeah, Luke's going to win. That being said, first game, 49-22, Las Vegas Golden Knights taking on the 39-27 Calgary Flames. Flames favored by 1.5. Starts off, Smart Wahlberg.
Let's go Knights.
'Tis but a scratch. A scratch? Your arm's off. No, it isn't. Well, what's that then?
The white guy doesn't get an in living color reference. What a surprise. I'm assuming he's talking about Luke Birch. And either Scott hated the reference or hated the show. Probably hated the show. Anyway, Matty Icing. Who do you like in this game?
I'll take the Knights as well.
'Tis but a scratch. A scratch? Your arm's off. No, it isn't. Well, what's that then?
Yeah, that Knight's going to lose a lot of blood.
'Tis but a scratch. A scratch? Your arm's off. No, it isn't. Well, what's that then?
Luke Birch, finish us off.
Since I can't be caught, I might as well just ensure we don't go unanimous at any point.
It was even shortened. Perfect. Best way to do it. No, it's a bit from the show, The Gay Guys. See, another In Living Color reference I don't get. Scott just a little bit older than me, I believe. Damn it. Dirk, we know he's like 70, but so it wasn't very progressive. No, probably not. I missed the ambiguously gay duo on fucking Saturday Night Live.
You said he was 70. I just pictured him just like walking around with a Bluetooth headset and just walking up to younger guys, be like, "Hey, young brother."
Dirk's our reporter in the field. He goes out and he sends us
Oh,
live
no.
videos of
Poor choice of
Cincinnati. Scott says, I'm getting their cheese. Getting to 70? That sucks. All right, 47-24 Los Angeles Kings giving up 1.5 as they travel to Seattle to take on the 35-40 Kraken. Mark Wahlberg.
Tough one. I'll go Kings.
Oh yeah, didn't you not know it gets just as cold in LA? It's just a different kind of cold in LA. It's desert, you know. Pull your finger out of your ass. That's exactly what I say. So pull your finger out of your ass.
All right, Matty Icing.
I'll take the Kraken.
Release the Kraken.
And when you took the Kraken, pull the finger out of your ass.
Oh yeah, didn't you not know it gets just as cold in LA? It's just a different kind of cold in LA. It's desert, you know. Pull your finger out of your ass. That's exactly what I say. So pull your finger out of your ass.
Luke Birch.
Liam Neeson can't act for shit.
Oh yeah, didn't you not know it gets just as cold in LA? It's just a different kind of cold in LA. It's desert, you know. Pull your finger out of your ass. That's exactly what I say. So pull your finger out of your ass.
All right, Matty Icing on his own with Seattle. Next game, the 47-28 Carolina Hurricanes giving up 1.5 as they travel to Montreal to take on the 39-31 Canadiens. Mark Wahlberg.
Go Canadians.
Fucking Canadians.
All right, Matty Icing.
I too will take the Canadians.
Fucking Canadians.
I love how this worked out because I mean I was definitely taking the Canadians anyway.
Fucking Canadians.
But now if Luke decides to hold true to his word, he's got to take Carolina.
I've not had a problem taking Carolina the last couple years.
Stand back! There's a hurricane coming through!
Yeah, that is true, isn't it? At least I got to see that Carolina fucking drop. That was good. I seen a shirt today at fucking Goodwill. It was like a Carolina Hurricane shirt, but it said something derogatory about them. Like it was a derogatory statement about the Hurricanes with the Hurricanes logo on it. So I was really confused. Anyway, next game, 35-37 Anaheim Ducks traveling to Winnipeg to take on the 55-22 Jets. Jets favored by 1.5. Mark Wahlberg.
It's probably smarter to go Jets, but fucking I'm not catching anyone anyway. Go fucking Ducks.
Quack, 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 quack. Mr. Ducksworth. Quack, 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 quack. Stop. Quack, 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 quack.
Actually, you need to catch Matt to get out of the basement. You can still not come in last place.
I like the basement.
All right, Matty Icing.
Quack, quack, quack.
Quack, 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 quack. Mr. Ducksworth. Quack, 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 quack. Stop. Quack, 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 quack.
Oh, this game's fucking tough. I want to take Anaheim. They are the best team in the league against the spread. But Winnipeg's like the third best team against the league, or against the spread in the league. And they have the best record in the league. And it's in Winnipeg. It hurts me to do it, but I got to take the Jets.
And then moments later...
Can't believe I just picked against the Ducks. Luke Birch.
And now it's Jesus' turn to go alone.
Quack, 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 quack. Mr. Ducksworth. Quack, 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 quack. Stop. Quack, 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 quack.
I had to give Gordon Bombay a break there for a minute. Had to let him catch his breath for all that quacking. Next game, the 38-35 Detroit Red Wings taking on the 41-32 New Jersey Devils. Devils favored by 1.5. Mark Wahlberg.
I'm gonna go Devils.
The devil.
Matty Icing.
The Red Wings are eliminated from playoffs, so they'll win this game. Give me the Red Wings.
For the next 20 minutes, you will sit in silence while I tell you why the Detroit Red Wings are the greatest franchise in the history of professional sports on September 25, 19.
Yeah, sometimes it's the only downside of going after Matty Icing. I already know what he's going to say because it's exactly what I was going to say.
For the next 20 minutes, you will sit in silence while I tell you why the Detroit Red Wings are the greatest franchise in the history of professional sports on September 25, 19.
All right, Luke Birch.
Yep, this says Steve Eisenman is still employed.
The devil.
Yeah, also New Jersey, one of the worst teams in the league at covering the spread. So. Double reason to take the Red Wings, in my opinion.
I do not care. I'm pissed off with this team at the moment.
Get used to it. Steve ain't going nowhere for another 2 years at least, probably.
Well, he's got to finish his rebuild, so we got at least 10 more years.
Right. See if True North
And then we
says if
can be in the wild
Montreal,
card.
right? If True North says if Montreal loses the third try to secure a playoff spot, then people will riot. Thanks, Luke. I don't think they're gonna. Well, I can't say I don't think they're gonna lose. I think they'll cover the spread. Montreal's good for that. We'll get into more of Montreal's record and that last playoff spot here momentarily. Next game, the 50-25 Dallas Stars give me up 1.5 as they travel to Nashville to take on the 29-44 Predators. Mark Wahlberg.
Not now, not ever when it comes to the Predators. Give me Dallas, please.
Cursor wasn't totally already hanging over the Stars drop.
Matty Icing.
I will go Predators.
Moving pretty quick there. Why don't you have a seat right over there? Okay. At the stool.
We haven't gotten to see that much this season, and last chance to see it, and we got to see it because I'm not fucking picking them. I mean, they suck overall. They suck against the spread. Fuck them. Luke Birch.
I guess we've got one final chance then.
Moving pretty quick there. Why don't you have a seat right over there? Okay. At the stool.
Okay.
Okay. He didn't even seem upset or scared. Okay. Yeah, who's this guy? He's going to buy me a drink. Bring me in another underage girl.
Watch some Canadians, eh?
Yeah. The 49-22 Las Vegas Golden Knights. That's right. They're back again because 2 separate days. Taking on the 38-29 Vancouver Canucks. Canucks fair by 1.5. It's Mark Wahlberg.
I will go ahead with Vegas one more time, please.
'Tis but a scratch. A scratch? Your arm's off. No, it isn't. Well, what's that then?
Matty Icing.
That poor Knight's really got no blood left.
'Tis but a scratch. A scratch? Your arm's off. No, it isn't. Well, what's that then?
Two nights in a row. Both games on the road. Previous game against Calgary. Will they have enough left in the tank to win? No. Will they have enough left in the tank to cover? I'm going to say yes.
'Tis but a scratch. A scratch? Your arm's off. No, it isn't. Well, what's that then?
All right.
I guess it'd be Vancouver.
And that's it! Why don't you Canucks go back where you came from?
All right. I think I see another game. Luke might be going alone. The final game of the week, we got the 47-29 Edmonton Oilers giving up 1.5 as they travel to San Jose to take on the 20-49 Sharks. It's Mark Wahlberg.
The Sharks are really good at covering. I'm going to shake things up. Go with the Oilers.
Oil reserves. Oil? Excuse me 1 second. Operation Golden Eagle is a go.
Long way to go and immediately fuck that up, Smark. Matty Icing.
I'll take the Sharks.
Get out of the water!
Shark bait. Welcome, brother Sharkbait. Sharkbait.
You son of a bitch. Luke Bird.
Well, you'll get to see it from me anyway.
All right, Smark on his own with Edmonton. And that is the final week of regular season picks for the NHL. Let's see. Me and Luke differ on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn. Mark, if you wouldn't have fucked this up and you went alone and I managed to win all those games that we weren't the same page on, I would have been within one of tying him. I still wouldn't have won or tied, but it would have been damn close. Sorry, I'll take 2. Within 2 is fine. Sure that won't happen either. All right, well, next, we're still doing NHL, so let's just go ahead and fucking get this out of the way now. I'm going to pull up the NHL standings. Granted, there's still 1 spot open in the East and 2 spots being battled for in the West, so we'll just go with who's there for now, I guess. Okay. Oh, yeah, Luke, you're going to need to pull up the randomizer so we can figure out an order here. There's 8 teams, so we'll do both the East and the West snake style. Hell, maybe we'll even do a different order. Keep that random wheel handy. We'll spin for the East and the West. But first, we'll do the East. Scroll down to these teams here. All right, I know Luke's got to do that, but just for reference, the number 1 seed is going to be Washington Capitals, followed by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Oh, yeah, all right. Respins first.
Respin's always there.
Carolina Hurricanes are the 3 seed. Tampa Bay Lightning are the 4 seed. Florida Panthers are the 5 seed. Ottawa Senators are the 6 seed. And the New Jersey Devils are the 7 seed. Those teams have all locked in. They're in the playoffs no matter what. The 8th seed comes down to Montreal and Columbus. Montreal has a 5-point lead over Columbus, so I think it's safe to say they're going to get that 8th spot. But say I were to pick the Canadiens and then they lose and Columbus Blue Jackets end up being the 8th seed, then I would just get the Columbus Blue Jackets instead. That's the way we're going to do this. All right. Let's say spin it again. Still on respin. Mark Wahlberg is going to get the number 1 pick and the number 8 pick. Who's going to be number 2? Matty Icing. And Luke's going to get number 3, and I go last. Son of a bitch. I guess at least I get 2 picks in the middle. Nope, respin gets to go before me again. Son of a bitch. There's not going to be teams left for me at this rate. Okay. I vote next time we eliminate respin. You're just prolonging shit, respin. Sit down. All right, it's going to get to me. I officially have the last pick now. All right, Smart, do you want me to read those teams off again?
Which conference are we going in first?
East.
Going to the East? No. I have the standings in front of me. That'll be fun.
Okay.
It seems like a pretty easy decision since I have the first pick. I never trust a Canadian team to win. Fuck Tampa Bay. I don't trust Carolina. Florida's 5, so that's too far. I'm going to go with Washington.
Well, I mean, Washington is the #1 seed right now, so that would be.
Storm the White House! That's what we do!
True North says, bring back chat roulette. I missed the dick pics. We need to start streaming this somewhere else besides YouTube. I order you a dick pic right now. Every time I make a selection, it's a dick pic.
Chat roulette was actually pretty awesome because it's like, will you say dick or will you just be called a racial slur? It's like it's basically just the lowest common denominator of the internet. Somebody would like play guitar and somebody else would call him a fag. It was all pretty fun.
Cock roulette.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Maddie Icing. You are on the clock.
I'll go ahead and go with Carolina.
Damn it.
Stand back! There's a hurricane coming through!
Yeah, I didn't think Luke would pick him, so I was hoping they'd fall to me, but they didn't make it past 2. Luke Birch. I think I know who he's picking.
I will go for a team from Florida, but not the one you're thinking.
Zeus, yeah, Zeus, as in father of Apollo, Mount Olympus. Don't fuck with me or I'll shove a lightning bolt up your ass. Zeus, you got a problem with that?
Wow. I really thought he was going to take the Panthers in this one. All right, so the #2 seed Toronto Maple Leafs are still available, but it's the fucking playoffs. No thanks. Oh, my choices are the Florida Panthers, the Ottawa Senators, the New Jersey Devils, and the Canadiens. I fucking hate the Panthers, and I fucking hate the Senators. All right, with my first pick, I will take one of the teams I hate. Give me the Ottawa Senators.
Obviously, if I walked into this office and you were naked, I'd f you right here, end quote.
I took him just so Smart couldn't get his favorite drop.
I was actually, as soon as I heard that drop, I was like, wait a minute, I've made a grave mistake. I could have picked that.
Oh, shit. I mean, I didn't want to pick the 7 and the 8 seed, and that's what it was going to come down to, so I was like, just give me Ottawa. There's no way I'm picking Florida or Toronto. Florida's not going to repeat. Teams don't do that in the NHL. Not anymore. Part of me wants to take the Canadiens, but I don't even know for sure they're going to be there, so that seems a little too risky. Give me Bobby Boucher's mom.
The devil.
All right, we roll back around to Luke Birch.
Fuck it, if they're going to fall to me.
You rat bastard.
I know, I feel like that might have been a poor decision on my part, but like I said, teams don't repeat in the NHL. Matty Icing.
Well, I was hoping that they'd follow me, but I mean, all right, I guess I'll be the comedian here. Give me Toronto. All right, Smart ends up with Montreal and the Canadiens, or possibly the Blue Jackets. We'll see what happens. But Smart has that 8th seed wrapped up.
Fingers crossed.
Fucking Canadian.
All right.
There are horrific accounts of Columbus selling Native American women.
Yes, they may be there, so it was justified to play that for sure. All right, Luke, bring up our Wheel of Destiny for the Western Conference now. I'm going to be using that thing like 4 times tonight. Dirk says, that's Charlie's favorite drop.
Mm-hmm. That is true. Let's go respin.
Yeah, fucking respin.
Respin.
Oh, Charlie has something to say about that last comment.
Tonight, you.
All right, I get first pick in this one and the last pick. And there's a few different possibilities in the West. While Luke is spinning again, Western Conference currently Winnipeg Jets, and I'm just going to read these in order. I'm not going to say what position they're in. They're in the position that I read them. Matty Icing gets second pick again. We got the Winnipeg Jets, Las Vegas Golden Knights, Dallas Stars, Colorado Avalanche, Edmonton Oilers, and that's all it's clinched. The final two spots are going to be between the Minnesota Wild, St. Louis Blues, and the Calgary Flames. The Wild are currently at 95 points. Blues are currently at 94 points. And the Flames are currently at 90 points. Fucking respin. Holding shit up again. So, not likely the Flames get in. Maybe they do, but most likely Minnesota and St. Louis will be your 7 and 8 seed. Luke gets third pick. Smart goes from first to worst. But he gets that middle spot, so.
Yeah.
All right. I get to make the first pick. And, I mean, it should be obvious. Give me the Jet. No Benny. You can hold the Benny. I'll just take the Jets.
And then moments later...
I had to click that 3 times for it to register.
I have to do that in my head sometimes. All right, Matty Icing.
Oh, that's a tough one. Go ahead, give me Dallas.
I would have bypassed the Golden Knights too. Luke Birch.
Oh yeah, didn't you not know it gets just as cold in LA? It's just a different kind of cold in LA. It's desert, you know. Pull your finger out of your ass. That's exactly what I say. So pull your finger out of your ass.
Nice. Well done, Luke. It's Mark Wahlberg with the next 2 picks.
Mm-hmm. And while it should be obvious that nobody else picking them should be a red flag for me not to pick them, I'm not that smart. Go ahead and give me the Golden Knights.
'Tis but a scratch. A scratch? Your arm's off. No, it isn't. Well, what's that then?
No, I'd say at 4th and 5th pick with them still being there, you got to take them. I mean, the reason I skipped out last bracket when the second overall pick was still there was because it was the fucking Maple Leafs.
Yes, it's true.
I don't know. The Knights did not have. They lost the arm, so there's that.
It's just a scratch.
Yes. And with my next pick, I feel like there is but one only logical choice that I could be making here. I don't really care if they win or lose, but the drop is the greatest drop of all time, and we all know this. Go ahead and give me the Avalanche.
It's another one! Snow filled the air, buries everything. Time to be scared. You better be aware. It's a nightmare.
No.
What I want to say real quick was I was looking at his YouTube channel, which, by the way, I highly recommend everyone check out. Elvin's Monster Stuff. Shout out to him. That is the least watched video on his channel. I have no idea how, because like I've seen that video 2,000 times in my life.
It's his best one too. Like out of the songs I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Luke Birch back on the clock.
I'll take the Canadian Cup drought to come to an end.
Oil reserves. Oil? Excuse me 1 second. Operation Golden Eagle is a go.
I'm just glad I didn't get stuck with them. Thank you, Luke. Matty Icing.
All right, we're down to what? The Blues, the Wild, and Calgary?
Yes. With Calgary being the unlikely scenario.
All right.
I said they're 4 points behind St. Louis, so I don't think they're likely to get that 8th spot. Still possible, but not likely.
Yeah, I could take the Blues because I know you like that drop, but I'll go with the Wild.
You're where the wild things are.
I mean, it's more than just the drop, too. That's my number 2 team. Fucking love me some Blues. behind the Wings, unfortunately. But yes, give me the Blues all
Wings
day.
give you the Blues too.
Yes, give me the actual Blues.
So who's left?
Me, I get the Blues.
24-hour blues.
And that's it.
Who
No, and
do
then I'm
you
like,
say? Yeah.
the Flames are 4 points out. It's not locked up yet. That's the thing. Ew, we didn't need to see that.
Watch now, the Blues don't make it and the Flames take over.
And it never will, Scott.
Yeah, if St. Louis doesn't make it and it ends up being the Flames, I get stuck with the Flames. If somehow Minnesota doesn't make it, but St. Louis and Calgary make it, then Matt gets Calgary. So it's just a matter of which one of these teams don't make it in, who gets stuck with Calgary. But I think we're set as it is. All right, well, that was it for our NHL playoff draft. Smooth and sweet. I like that. We're going to do our NBA playoff draft. But first, Luke already switched to the NBA at the bottom. Let's do a little bit of NFL talk real quick. Break things up a bit.
Got him.
Next week, we definitely will be doing our mock draft because it's the Monday before the draft. And then hopefully Thursday, we'll be doing a little bit of live draft coverage. Might just be like me, Smark, and Boxman over on their channel. But yeah, definitely check out Wrestling Outlet next week at 9:30. That's when their show starts.
Fuck it, next Thursday, shoot me the link. I'll jump on for the draft.
Okay. So you guys gonna start the draft live? Oh, we'll figure that out later.
Yeah.
We'll work the logistics.
Yeah. All right. Jalen Ramsey, likely to be traded by the Dolphins. You guys hear this? Dolphins are just fucking throwing in the towel, aren't they? It's like they're trying to get Tua to retire. He's got a heavy price tag, though. Any ideas where you guys think he might land?
Yes, with the Raiders. The Raiders are going to be trading their 6th draft pick.
Yeah, they're at 6.
Wait, hold on. The Dolphins don't have a good running back either, do they? Fuck. No, that's a bad idea, maybe.
Yeah.
Actually, they do have a good running back, Deshaun Achane or whatever. They like that guy.
Achane. I mean, he's
serviceable.
Not
Yeah.
bad.
No, he's great. He's
He's
great.
pretty good.
Yeah, I see why. I'm looking back at my mock draft real quick just to see the order, and I see why Smark is pushing this. Las Vegas is probably going to take Ashton Gandy. Smark wants him to fall to the Bears at 10.
It would actually be pretty amazing if, like, he did end up being there at 10, and then they just, like, ran up the card and it was Tyler Warren. I just stood up and just punched a hole through my computer screen.
We gotta get live coverage of that. It'd be like Luke throwing the fucking headphones all over again. Well, I hope we're live for that one. We should be.
Mm-hmm.
I could see the Commanders making a play for him.
Okay.
Dear God, no.
Okay.
He'll go back to SoFi, but to the forgotten SoFi team.
Fucking
Chargers.
Yeah, why couldn't I think of the Chargers?
San Diego.
Superchargers. All right.
He'll get to play with Jim Harbaugh. How lucky is he?
Super duper lucky. Well, it's the position in need for them, and he's got a high price ticket, and this team does not believe in the salary cap. Come on down, New Orleans Saints.
Can he play quarterback?
Yeah, for real.
Quarterback, cornerback, they need everything. St. Louis or New Orleans ain't got shit. But I knew
They need to tank.
They kind of have been, just not doing it right. That whole fucking division's been tanking.
Had no faith in the Saints before the news that Derek Carr was basically out for the season.
Is he? Did not hear
Yeah.
that.
It's not official yet, but that's the overwhelming theory is that he's probably going to be out the entirety of the season because he dominated and fucked his shoulder.
His shoulder decided to go Cam Newton.
I got a different theory on what the Chargers are going to do. That comes next week with our mock draft. Tune in. Teaser. All right. Travis Hunter is threatening to quit football entirely if he doesn't get to play both positions, both wide receiver and cornerback. Think he's full of shit, or you think he'll actually do it?
He's full of shit.
Yeah, he's bluffing.
Yeah.
He's probably spent almost all that NIL money. He'll come around.
Oh, well, he'll go play for the UH or UFL. I forgot the season's even going. I'm like, wait, hold on.
My
Is it
man's out
over
here
yet?
Man's out here trying to fucking speed run CTE. Good for him.
I support it. Yeah, Oh, do you think any team will actually let him play both sides of the ball?
Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, probably Cleveland.
Yeah, they need help on both sides of the ball, and in the front office, and in the coaching staff, and in the city,
and in the athletic training department.
They're going to move to Baltimore again.
Now, did he actually just like come out and say this, or was this like one of those fucking weird rumors where like last year they were saying Caleb wanted to like ownership of the team that drafted him?
I think he actually came out and said it.
If he didn't, Deion probably did for him.
Yeah. Which Deion is hurting Shitter's fucking chances of getting drafted high. I mean, Shador. His name's Shador, not Shitter. It's funny. I was listening on the radio one day, and one of the guys said his name fast, and what'd you say? Sounded like you said Shitter.
Apparently, and I do believe this, apparently Shador Sanders is threatening to Eli Manning if the Titans or Browns take him.
Oh, don't worry, Shador. You're not going 1 or 2. You're safe on that fucking aspect.
And there's even talk he might Eli Manning even if he goes third to the Giants.
I don't think he's going to the Giants either. I don't think they want his ass.
That is the most reverse psychology bullshit I've ever heard in my life. It's like, well, don't pick me, please. I won't even play for you if you pick me. It's like you're not going until fucking past 10. Deal.
Right. It's not gonna happen.
He's gonna it's gonna be like a reverse Michael Penix situation. He's gonna get fucking drafted by the Steelers, and then Rodgers is gonna sign with him. He's gonna be on the bench.
It's funny you say that because the next thing I have, Aaron Rodgers. What's he gonna do?
Eat some mushrooms.
He will sign with Pittsburgh next Thursday because you can't go having draft prospects be the story.
No, Luke. He'll wait until Monday. Once the draft's over, and it's like, oh, look at these. Oh my goodness, wait. Aaron Rodgers just signed with the Steelers. Let's talk about that. Because if he signs Thursday, then you still have the draft picks on Friday and Saturday. People might be talking about.
Right. No, I hate to admit this, but I think he's actually playing this smart because he only wants to take Pittsburgh as the last resort. He knows what that fucking offensive line is doing. He knows the troubles that fucking wide receiver room constantly fucking has. And he wants to play in Minnesota, but Minnesota's like, oh, we're going to, test out this J.J. McCarthy thing. I think he's going to hang back to the last possible minute. And if he can't get into Minnesota, which is what he wants, he'll accept that deal with Pittsburgh. Even if Pittsburgh drafts a quarterback, what are they going to do? Oh, we're going to play this rookie over fucking Aaron Rodgers? I don't think so. So, as much as I hate to say it, I think he's being smart about it. He's going to wait till the absolute last minute.
Well, watch him now go be the Deputy Secretary of the Department of Health and Human Services.
Yes. That's definitely who we need to head in that fucking division. Be like fucking, oh, what the hell? Enemas for everybody. Free on the government. And to clear your mind, drink this ayahuasca.
That would actually be cool.
All right. Well, that was it for the football talk that I had. I was looking around for some headlines, and those were the only ones that I caught. Like fucking everything right now is just mock draft this, mock draft that, mock draft, mock draft, mock draft. So we're doing that next week. Give me some fucking stories or some rumors or something to fucking talk about.
Well, if you couldn't tell that based on my name, my man Tyreek Hill's back in the news again. Just out here, like almost throwing babies off balconies. That shit's pretty cool.
I did not see that. How the hell did that not pop up? Is this just like a recent thing? Or it happened a couple days ago?
I can look it up, but I want to say it was over the weekend. Like there's police fucking audio recording of, I believe it is the grandmother of his baby mother calling the police saying that she feels unsafe because he's like he's being him.
Oh, awesome.
But he apparently took the baby to the balcony and he was like acting erratic and shit. So the NFL's looking into the audio footage, or not the audio footage, but the audio footage, the 911 call.
Jesus Christ, next thing, he'll fake a skin condition and bleach his skin white.
That would actually be pretty cool.
He was listening to Bad when that happened.
And they called Annie to see if she was okay.
I'm a smooth criminal, guys.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and beat it.
Hey, baby, tell me, is this a thriller?
All right, Matt wins.
That would actually be pretty cool if that's how if he ends up getting fucking traded from Dolphins, which is a potential possibility. Fucking goes to the Raiders, bleaches his skin white to like appeal to Tom Brady. Those white wide receivers.
No, he's definitely going to the Steelers.
And apparently, according to Google, the Cowboys are interested. And if he's going to play for Jerry Jones, I think bleaching his skin white is a requirement.
We know it's required that they measure his penis.
I don't know why that tickles me so much, but I was just picturing like he goes to Dallas and there's this footage of him just beating his wife, but now he's wearing a cowboy hat.
That's standard around here.
Just trying to fit in the culture.
We don't even bat an eye at that. Just batter a wife. Texas, where we don't bat eyes, we bat wives.
Not NFL related thing, but fucking college football. There's starting to be fucking holdouts now for NIL things.
Oh yeah,
Buddy
Tennessee
from the Vols.
Yeah, I've seen today they sent his ass packing. Like, no, we're not giving you any more fucking money. So he went and hit the portal.
Yeah, Tennessee's like, we're not paying you. He's like, all right, I'll go find somebody. And then he was in talks with North Carolina. And like, yeah, we're gonna pass on you. And then he was in talks with Tulane. Tulane's like, no, we're gonna pass on you too. So I think there's like one other school right now that he might have. That's a Power 5.
They're going to UNC, and Bill Belichick just walked in and crossed his arms. Like, no, never mind. We'll hang up the call. Yeah, I hope he ends up on his ass. Fuck him.
I mean, I want to root against him, but I think it's funny that he dicked over the balls. So it's like I kind of root for him.
His 2.7 wasn't enough. You need $4 million for a mediocre quarterback who had like 26 touchdowns and 12 interceptions. But he waited till springtime to really screw over his team.
Yeah, waited till the spring game. You piece of shit. And I did see some earlier getting back to Tyreek Hill that Miami says they're not looking to trade him, but that could be a ploy too. We don't want to trade him. Take him. We're definitely not trading him. Take him.
He might hurt us.
You know, it's actually kind of fucked up now that I think about it. Like, imagine how you feel if you're Jalen Ramsey. Well, I guess was Ramsey requesting a trade, or were they saying they were going to trade him? Oh yeah, he requested a trade. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it's kind of a mutual thing.
Okay, come both get the fuck out of the division, please.
You might get your wish. I can see Dallas doing some dumb shit like that. Like, oh yeah, well, fucking trade day comes around and Dallas comes up to the podium, or it's supposed to be Dallas coming up, and instead it's fucking Miami walking up there. Oh yeah, they traded Tyreek Hill for this pick and like 3 other picks. Like, Dallas, he wasn't even worth 1 pick, and you gave up 4. That's the Cowboys' way to do it, for sure.
Speaking of college football and Sanders, did you guys see too that University of Colorado is going to retire the jerseys of Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter?
Travis Hunter, okay, but Shedeur Sanders, what the fuck?
Do you know who his daddy is?
Yeah, I'm aware. Is fucking Cordell Stewart's up there? Cordell Stewart's up there. Shedeur Sanders doesn't deserve to have his jersey retired.
Well, he threw the ball to Travis Hunter, so there's that.
Is Dion still the head ball coach there?
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're going to retire Shedeur's jersey. I think they should just retire Dan up there too. Just fucking hang his ass up there on the rafters.
Well, I mean, it is Trump's America. We could probably hang.
Lynchings are back.
Mm-hmm. They just kind of snuck that in under all the tariff talk. It's like, you got some tariffs on gang black people. Get tariffs anyway. So.
President Trump. All right, Luke. Bring up the Wheel of Destiny. Let's get into some NBA playoff draft picks. We'll do just like we did in the NHL. We'll start in the East. In the East, the number 1 seed will be the Cavaliers. Mark Wahlberg's going to get the first pick and the 8th pick. Anyway, Cavaliers are first. Hey, I'm second. I mean, the Celtics are second. Knicks are third. Pacers are in the number 4 spot. Bucks are in the number 5 spot. Pistons are in the number 6 spot. We know where Matty Icing's picking. Number 7 is either going to be the Magic or the Hawks. So basically, we're just picking off a fucking position on this one because who knows? There's playing games and shit. And number 8 is going to be either the Magic, the Hawks, the Bulls, or the Heat. All right, Luke's going to get the 3rd pick. Matty Icing will get the 4th pick. Good news, Matt. I'm pretty sure the Pistons will still be there.
It'll actually make sense too, picking them there.
Right.
Now I can't take the Bucks. Damn it.
You don't know. Luke might not take him with his 2nd overall pick, or sorry, 3rd overall pick. He's probably going to take him. Anyway, Mark, you're on the clock. You get the first pick in the NBA Eastern Conference.
Okay, so the problem here, I guess, is that like I'm going back and forth in my mind as to who I would want to take over. And since I can't find a definitive answer, and since you said that Lucas may or may not take Milwaukee, I'm just going to go ahead and go Celtics.
Damn it.
Your cousin from Boston.
All right, that puts me on the clock at 2. I mean, I don't like them, but I don't feel strongly about any of these teams, if I'm being completely honest. So give me the number 2 seed, or Chicago, Cleveland Cavaliers. Boston was the only one hell of a drop there. Matty Icing. Sorry, no, Luke Birch. You were the 3rd overall pick.
Give me the team whose real name is way dumber than their no name. Give me the Nets.
Loser.
Yeah, they're playing the Pistons, so that's why Matt's calling you a loser. He believes the Pistons are going to knock them out first round. Matty Icing, you get the next 2 picks.
Yeah, let's do some quick fun math. Did you know the Knicks are 1, and I think it's 1-16 against the Cavs, Celtics, Thunder, and Pistons.
Well, the Thunder are in the West, so they're safe there. But yeah.
With that, yeah, go ahead, give me Detroit. We already know I'm taking them. And since I have the next pick, I'll take the Pacers.
I'm be damned.
You.
Oh, Luke's not happy about that. I figured he would have been happy because the Bucks just fell into his lap. All right, Luke Birch, who's it going to be?
Give me Orlando.
Oh,
wow.
I saw some hate going on.
I'm just going to write 8. You're getting the number 8 seed. That's where Orlando is projected to be. Orlando may not make it, but you'll get whatever team's there. All right, that leaves me. So do I want the Magic / Hawks or the Bucks? I guess I'm taking the Bucks.
Idiot.
Put any faith in the Magic or the Hawks?
Do you know who the coach is for the Bucks?
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's Doc Rivers.
Yeah, God damn it!
You just picked Toronto Maple Leafs.
I did. See, I don't pay attention to the NBA. You said that, and I could immediately picture him. But I can't remember his name. All right.
Oh,
so Mark gets the Magic or the Hawk. So I'm right at 7 here.
One fun fact: on Monday, every coach that's name was Mike was fired.
Yeah, and why the fuck did Dallas
Denver?
fire their head coach? Yeah, Denver, not Dallas. Denver. Why the hell did Denver fire their head coach?
Pretty sure they fired their coach and their GM.
Yeah, I guess I heard they couldn't get along that well or something, so they just decided to fire both of them. Well, maybe do it at the end of the season, like the postseason, because you guys are the number 4 seed in the playoffs. But whatever. Now, what do I know? All right, Luke, we're going to Wheel of Destiny for the fucking West. Over in the West, we got the Thunder, the Rockets, the Lakers, the Nuggets, the Clippers, the Timberwolves. The 7 will be either the Warriors or Grizzlies, and 8 will be the Warriors, Grizzlies, Kings, or Mavericks. All right, Luke gets the first pick. I just realized something with the East. The Magic is what Luke picked, and they could be the 7 or the 8. So I guess depending on where they fall is where Mark's other pick will fall. Matty Ison getting the number 2 pick. Come on, Smart. Come on, get there. Get there, you bitch. You whore. Get there. Yeah. I want the 2 picks in a row. I want their
this is probably the best division to get that in.
Yeah. So I was hoping for it. Fucking Respin won't let me have my fucking draft spot. There we go. All right. NBA Western Conference. Luke Birch, you are on the clock.
Give me the Thunder.
Solid pick. They were so far ahead of everybody else, it was stupid. As far as records go. Matty Icing.
I think I'm going to have to go take a shower.
Oh, no.
I don't want to say it. Give me the team that used to be in Minnesota, and then they moved out west.
Where there are no lakes.
Exactly.
You know what? Give them the Los Angeles Kings drop for that one. It seems justifiable in this scenario.
Oh yeah, didn't you not know it gets just as cold in LA? It's just a different kind of cold in LA. It's desert, you know. Pull your finger out of your ass. That's exactly what I say. So pull your finger out of your ass.
Yeah, Matt, pull your finger out of your ass. Mark Wahlberg, 3rd overall pick in the West.
Let's see here real quick. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Since I can't name a single player who's fucking playing for the Rockets, give me the Nuggets, please.
For the Nuggets. Right.
Holy shit! I'm looking at the roster and I still can't name a single player who plays for the Rockets.
I was gonna say, is SAG still playing for the Rockets? Was he ever playing?
This shit is fucking.
Oh wait, no, he's OKC.
Steven Adams. I know him. Okay, there you go. That's one.
Damn, Steven Adams is still there?
Steven Adams, Dylan Brooks, Flay Dante. These are fucking AI generated. Tyree Eason, Jalen Green, Jeff Green, Green Brothers, Aaron Holiday.
Fucking Jalen Green.
Jack Landale, Jack McVeigh. There's a bunch of white guys on this team.
How the fuck are they the 2 seed?
Luke's upset now that he did not take Houston. All right, well, I get 2 picks in a row, and I guess I gotta take Houston with one of them, right? So I will take Houston, and then I will whip around and take Minnesota. Give me the Timberwolves. I put Mark Wahlberg back on the clock. You have the Clippers, or the number 7, which will be the Warriors or the Grizzlies, or the number 8, which could be the Warriors or the Grizzlies, or the Kings or the Mavericks.
Yeah, I will never in my life pick the Clippers doing anything. I guess I'm going to roll with the corpse of the Warriors.
Right. Matty Icing.
Oh, gosh. So there's Clippers, and who was the other team?
Clippers, Grizzlies, 5 and 8 are left.
Yeah, Clippers, or possibly the Warriors, the Grizzlies, the Kings, or the Mavericks.
We know it's not Maverick because they sold away their best player. Kings probably suck. I guess give me the Clippers.
Right.
2 LA teams. What is wrong with me?
Oh yeah, didn't you not know it gets just as cold in LA? It's just a different kind of cold in LA. It's desert, you know. Pull your finger out of your ass. That's exactly what I say. So pull your finger out of your ass.
I thought it, and Luke was already on it. All right, well, that means Luke gets whoever makes it into the 8th seed, unless the Warriors make it into the 8th seed, then Luke gets whoever gets in the 7th seed. I'll figure all this shit out when it happens.
This tournament playing stuff's so stupid.
Yeah.
No,
really
it isn't.
Inconvenient for a night like tonight.
I find the play-in games to be fair and just, and something that's necessary in the modern day NBA.
You said that because the Bulls are possibly in it still in the East.
Oh no, they're in it. They just whether they win or not is anybody's guess. They're in it
possibly in the playoffs.
Every year, I'm guaranteed at least one Bulls quote-unquote playoff game.
I can't believe the Pistons aren't in a playoff game or play-in game. They went from like the worst record in the league 2 years in a row to a solid 6th seed.
Also, shout out to the Kings for like looking at the fucking Bulls and being like, "Yeah, you know what we need is Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan. That's how we're gonna get over the hump." Good luck, boys. Good luck.
Ironically enough, they're in the playoff game too.
Yeah,
in the same position as the Bulls, actually.
Yeah, they kind of downgraded there though.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, if the Kings were in, I'd pick them just because it's my team, but like even more so than the Pistons, probably. I don't really care about NBA, so I'm not even a homer when it comes to NBA. It's like, yeah, the Pistons. No, thanks. Granted, I did enjoy watching them win that title in 2008, I believe. Oh, it was 2004.
2004.
Yeah, the Wings won in 2008. My bad. But it was mostly because, like, the defense. It was crazy to see them hold professional NBA teams to, like, 60 and 70 points a game. It's insane. All right, well, that is it for our NBA playoff draft. We did our NHL playoff draft. We did our NHL picks. We did a little bit of football talk. So, we got Scott And we got True North in the chat. Maybe you guys want to play some Cards Against Humanity for a little bit? Maybe you don't, and we just leave instead of Matt just leaving by himself.
Bye, Matt.
We'll see what they want to do. I know True North, he won't speak up at all. But if Scott Greer says he's in, then True North will probably join us. And Dirk might too. Who knows? I'm surprised he remembered we were on Tuesday. Took him forever to get that straight. Wants to know what day. True North wants to know what day does Maddie do hot tub streams on Twitch. We're talking about the one who doesn't even get on camera for the show. He's more likely to get one of the three of us, or all three of us at once, doing the hot tub stream. Yeah, sounds hot. And I'm not just talking about the water.
That would be a wild ass way to do a draft or Super Bowl.
Just three of us sitting in the fucking hot tub. The round tub. We don't have a table. All right, Scott Greer says he's down. I guess we'll do some Cards Against Humanity. And with that, I guess we'll say goodbye to Matty Icing.
I will catch y'all next week, ready for a draft.
Yeah.
See you next week.
See ya.
Later.
Bye-bye.
He gone. All right, well, Luke will get the link ready for some fucking Cards Against Humanity. I gotta pull the phone out. Pull the phone back out. I just put it away. And I gotta get into the YouTube so I can find the link that's in the chat. I could probably do this on my computer, but then I try to read shit. I can't do music on the phone now, though. It seemed to be a big hit last time. The fucking synth. You know what? Fuck it. All right, I'm in the chat. Oh, I can report it. Cool. I went to hit the link and it gave me the option to report the message. You're out of here, Luke. Where do I put in the code? I'm guessing it's right here. Code, probably all capitals tits. Capital T,
Indeed
capital
it
I,
is.
capital T, capital S. What? It says optional identification code. I was imagining that's where I had to put the. Oh, maybe not. I will just delete that. Hit search, and then maybe that. Okay, here's where I got to put in the password. Been a minute since we played. I already forgot how to do that shit. All right, I'm in. Luke Birch is in. Smark is in. Scott Greer is in. We'll hold out for True North for a minute. True North wants to join us. While I'm waiting to see that, I will jump back into YouTube and get some music going. Royalty free. What type of music should we go with? Yeah, royalty free jazz, Christmas music, lo-fi, upbeat hip hop. Just upbeat, royalty free beat, and another royalty free lo-fi music.
I'm down for some Christmas.
Is there any pack that you don't want on or that you do want on?
Let me look on my screen.
Yeah, I just zoomed in. The hell's base? Oh, base game. Baseball game?
I mean, I kind of want to say food, but I don't want to open myself up to that joke.
Let's do food.
There we go.
Retail product, reject pack. Oh, reject pack 2. Pride pack? No thanks. Oh shit! Slaves America Pack. Oh, Saves America Pack. Damn it! Sorry, Luke.
I was gonna say, where the fuck are you finding that? I'm really intrigued.
The hell's PAX? PAX.
Good video game conference thing, I think.
Okay. Mass Effect Pack, like based on the game. What the fuck?
Yep. God, what the fuck does that stand for? I used to know. I need to look it up.
Put in the post-Trump pack. Oh yeah, theater pack. That's a good one. How did I not see that one? Definitely not the vote for Hillary pack. We'll get fucking assassinated. Yeah, I guess we're good. Here we go. There's a 10-hour fucking background thing. Hey, what are you doing? Okay, here we go. First one, make a haiku. Okay. So, zoom out a little bit so I can read this shit. Make a haiku. Opposable thumbs. Forgetting your lines, shitting your pants, and your pants falling down. My abusive boyfriend, who really isn't so bad once you get to know him. Or Linda, 18 but wise beyond her years, aching beautifully. Mark accuses my abusive boyfriend, who really isn't so bad once you get to know him. Point to Scott. Well done, Scott. When all else fails, I can always masturbate to blank. Got my pick in. All right. When all fails, I can always masturbate to a disappointing birthday party, my whole family watching, a cop who is also a dog, erectile dysfunction. It's hard to masturbate to erectile dysfunction.
There's some kid I like that one. It's the ultimate show-off move. Oh, honest to God, there used to be like a local like amputee clinic around here, but like their logo on their building was a guy with both arms and both legs jumping up in the air, which seems so incredibly.
All right, I masturbate to my whole family watching was the winner on the last one. That's a point for me. Thank you, Scott. Next question. What broke up the original Wiggles? I get to make the choice now. I'm going to drop my head so I don't see what Luke picked. I will just watch my phone until the options come up.
Oh yeah, by the by, your music is coming in like super patchy.
Oh. All right, what broke up the original Wiggles? Underage drinking, getting crushed by a vending machine, a good strong gorilla, or resurrecting an army of 6 million Jews and conquering Germany. I gotta go with underage drinking because they're a kids band. Point to Smart Wahlberg. That's probably the actual case too. All right, game. Give us the next question. Quit being a dick. All right. Apparently, I'll kill the music because it's not working good tonight.
No, not really, unfortunately.
Oh shit! Damn it! Accidentally backed out. Son of a bitch. Which means I have to close the music. Not that we were going to listen to it anymore anyway. Get back into our chat, find the link again, and fucking rejoin. Shut the fuck up, me. Alright, I'm back in. Mr. and Mrs. Diaz, we called you in because we're concerned about Cynthia. Are you aware that your daughter is blank? Oh. Alright, cool. I got it in time. I thought I was going to miss it. Alright, Mr. and Mrs. Diaz, we called you in because we're concerned about Cynthia. Are you aware that your daughter is getting fingered? Are you aware your daughter is ripping open a man's chest and pulling out his still beating heart? That's every woman. Are you aware that your daughter is a bird that shits human turds? Or are you aware that your daughter is invading Poland? I like the first one and the last one. Those are solid. Neither one of those are mine, even. Ripping open a man's chest and pulling out a still beating heart. Scott Greer gets the point. Say everybody should be aware of that. She's a female. All right, after months of practice with blank, I think I'm finally ready for blank. All right, I got my two in. All right, after months of practice with landmines, I think I'm finally ready for mild amusement. After months of practice with Miley Cyrus, I think I'm finally ready for chunky highlights. After months of practice with anal beads, I think I'm finally ready for wet dreams. Or after months of practice with vigorous jazz hands, I think I'm finally ready for cock. Boo. Luke picked Miley Cyrus and chunky highlight. That's a point for Maddie's feet. I didn't even notice True North's fucking handle yet. All right, you know what's like really funny when you think about it? Question mark. Disappointed. I thought I was gonna get a point on that last one with the jazz hands and the dick. Sorry, cock.
It was between those two.
Ah.
I mean, I like that.
Oh, Maddie Icing just sent a message, says Orlando is in. I guess there's a play-in game going tonight. Well, you know what's like really funny when you think about it? Some kind of concentrated encampment for people. Jerking off into a pool of children's tears. What it means to be a Jewish woman in contemporary society, or postpartum depression. Some solid answers in there. Postpartum depression gets the point. Luke, you're on the board. Everybody's got a point. No shutouts tonight. All right, dear Abby, I'm having some trouble with blank and would like your advice. Okay, dear Abby, I'm having trouble with Fancy Feast and would like your advice. I'm having trouble with my tired husband's soft penis and would like your advice. I'm having trouble with cybering with Dieselman 89 and would like your advice. Or I'm having trouble with low sperm motility and would like your advice. Hey, two of these are almost the same, just one's worded way better. Which one will Scott pick? I don't know why. I just feel like he's going to pick Fancy Feast. Nope. Cybering with Dieselman 89.
And that was supposed to just be a throwaway.
That's when that works, doesn't it? That's the point for Luke. I get by with a little help from blank. And I get to pick now. The fuck is lo-fi? We're about to find out. The relaxed movement. Okay. I get by with a little help from a bleached arsehole. I get by with a little help from being a motherfucking sorcerer. I get by with a little help from child beauty pageants. I get by with a little help from being a woman. Oh yeah, I get to make the pick too. Why do you keep doing this to me? Okay. Being a motherfucking sorcerer. Scott Greer gets the point. I get by with a little help from being a motherfucking sorcerer. Is the music still choppy or is it better now?
A little loud, but it's okay.
Just turn it down a couple decibels. All right, military historians remember Alexander the Great for his brilliant use of blank against the Persians. All right, military historians remember Alexander the Great for his brilliant use of my dick in your mouth against the Persians, his brilliant use of Scientology against the Persians, his brilliant use of a 3-foot tall corned beef sandwich against the Persians, or his brilliant use of playing an ocarina to summon Ultra Congress from the sea against the Persians. Oh, Scientology gets the point. Scott Greer running away with things. Scott Greer's got 4 points. Luke Birch has 2, and the rest of us have 3. Sorry, 3 combined. We all have 1. Having problems with blank? Try blank. All right. Having trouble with matching with mom on Tinder? Try being rich. Having problems with how good the booty tastes? Try mom. Jesus Christ. Having problems with saying I love you? Try fake tits. Having trouble with jobs? Try sacrificing Isaac to the Lord. Saying I love you and fake tits gets the point. That's True North. True North falls into a tie with Luke Birch. All right. Oops, I did again. I played with blank. Fuck it. All right. Oops, I did again. I played with downloading a bunch of weird porn on Kazaa. Oops, I did again. I played with 10,000 Syrian refugees. Oops, I did again. I played with chopping off a bit of the penis. Oops, I did again. I played with blowing Lucas on an inflatable chair. Downloading a bunch of weird porn on Kazaa gets the point. Scott Greer with another one. I seen Smart was the cards are. I was hoping he'd go for the whole blowing Lucas thing because Luke was on here, but Alas, it did not draw me a point. Matchmaker. Matchmaker, matchmaker. Make me a match. Find me blank. All right, we got 3 answers in here. Waiting on one more. And this music's really too chill. Fall asleep over here. All right, matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me your mom. Find me the purging of the disloyal. Find me what dad has to say about Muslims. Find me an 8-foot man smoking a 6-foot bong.
And are you popping at the same one as me, Spark?
What dad has to say about Muslims gets the point.
The only correct answer.
All right, I never truly understood blank until I encountered blank. Oh, and the cards are. Damn it. I was looking forward to getting rid of 2 cards. What happens if I hit next? What will it bring up? Oh no, more lo-fi music. Try next again. I never truly understood dancing carefree in white linen pants until I encountered getting crunk. I never truly understood coat hanger abortions until I encountered explaining the difference between sex and gender. I never truly understood multiple orgasms until I encountered pedophiles. Jesus Christ. I never truly understood doing crimes until I encountered Italians. I never truly understood coat hanger abortions until I encountered explaining the difference between sex and gender. Mark Wahlberg gets the point.
Right.
And now I'm officially in last by myself. What never fails to liven up the party? What never fails to liven up the party? Men discussing their feelings in an emotionally healthy way. The arrival of the pizza. This month's mass shooting. Or Sunny D. All right. We all just sit here and can't wait. Come on, True North. Who's it going to be? This month's mass shooting. Luke Birch gets the point. I had a feeling it was going to be that one.
That's right, choice. Either of the last 2.
Yeah, I've had that Sunny D all right card like 6 times. That's the first time I've ever played it. My homeboys tried to warn me, but blank makes me so horny. Who's Luke gonna pick? Waiting on this last card coming. All right. Well, my homeboys tried to warn me, but fragile masculinity makes me so horny. My homeboys tried to warn me, but calling mom because it's just really hard and I miss her and I don't know anyone here makes me so horny. The conservative blogosphere makes me so horny, or a man on the brink of orgasm makes me so horny. A man on the brink of orgasm makes me so horny. Scott Greer. That's point number 6. We played a 7?
8.
8. Okay. I drink to forget blank. All right, I drink to forget sunshine and rainbows. I drank to forget a threesome with 1996 Denise Richards and 1999 Denise Richards. I drank to forget the penny whistle solo from My Heart Will Go On. I drink to forget women of color. Women of color gets the point. Luke Birch gets the point. Smark was on that one quick.
Mm-hmm.
He said, what? Women of color? Oh, apropos. Luke was the one that answered that. When I am president, I will create the Department of Blank. All right. When I am president, I will create the Department of Drinking Out of the Toilet and Eating Rubbish. That's a possibility under Trump. When I am president, I will create the Department of Self-Loathing. I will create the Department of a Low Standard Living. Also possible under Trump. I will create the Department of Sitting on the Toilet for 45 minutes. Will Scott Greer get his 7th point? Oh, no, he won't.
No, because he's picking.
No, but True North will get his 4th point and tie back up with Luke Birch for 2nd. When I am president, I will create the Department of Self-Loathing. I'm Bobby Flay, and if you can't stand blank, get out of the kitchen. Ooh, 2 hours of dark techno. Here we go.
Hell, dude.
Are we just doing one, or is everyone good to go for a second round?
I mean, I'll leave that up to the guys in the chat, but we could probably do a second one. And it depends. If fucking I come roaring back to win, that's fucking like 8 more. So we'll see how long it takes to get this one done. See, if we all end up tied at 7 at some point, chances are this is the only game. All right, I'm Bobby Flay, and if you can't stand a halal snack pack, get out of the kitchen. I'm Bobby Flay, and if you can't stand sniffing and kissing my feet, get out of the kitchen. I'm Bobby Flay, and if you can't stand Danny DeVito, get out of the kitchen. I'm Bobby Flay, and if you can't stand judging everyone, get out of the kitchen. If you can't stand Danny DeVito, get out of the kitchen. Scott says he can do one more. All right. That was a point for Smart Wahlberg, by the way. All right, brought to you by Quadruple X Gold, the official beer of blank. All right, brought to you by Quadruple X Gold, the official beer of dry heaving, the official beer of the placenta, the official beer of announcing that I'm about to come, or the official beer of my relationship status. The official beer of announcing I'm about to come.
I'm gonna come.
Can someone in the chat click cheese saying that third card?
Announcing that I'm about to come. Dry heaving got the point. That's Scott Greer. He's only 1 away now. Dude, do not go in the washroom. There's blank in there. Doesn't sound very dark.
I can't hear it at all.
Dude, do not go in the washroom. There's unbelievably soft carpet in there. There's Queen Elizabeth's immaculate anus in there. There's a homoerotic volleyball montage in there. Or there's scrotum tickling in there. A homoerotic volleyball montage gets the point. Mark Wahlberg tied up now with True North and Luke Birch. I'm still in last at 1. Scott Greer in first with 7. But before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you blank. I feel like I'm watching Blade.
Yeah, I gotta watch that again sometime.
Yeah, it has been a minute for me. Stephen Dorff is awesome in that movie. But before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you how amazing it is to be on mushrooms. I must show you tap dancing like there's no tomorrow. I must show you the bush. I must show you firing a rifle into the air while balls deep in a squealing hog.
It's one of two. I'm just going to guess.
How amazing it is to be on mushrooms. Luke Birch gets the point, moves securely into second place.
It was either that or the tap dance again.
See, I like the second two. Or the last two. White people like blank. All right, white people like being marginalized. White people like not giving a shit about the third world. That they do. White people like former President George W. Bush. Again, accurate. White people like an emotionally draining friendship. These are all well placed.
All four winners.
Yeah. White problem. Well, Scott Greer is the one picking, so he cannot possibly win yet. Not giving a shit about the third world gets the point. That's True North. He ties back up with Luke Birch for second place. The school excursion was completely ruined by blank. Oh, and the cards are. Which means I cannot look up on my computer because then I will see Luke's answer. Now I feel like I'm watching Letterkenny. All right. School excursion was completely ruined by cool 90s up in the air, up in the front hair. School excursion was completely ruined by 7 dead and 3 in critical condition. The school excursion was completely ruined by faking a jellyfish sting so someone will pee on you. And the school excursion was completely ruined by pooping and then looking at the poop. I'm going to go with faking a jellyfish sting so someone will pee on you. Giving True North second place. He's now one behind Scott. Can he come back and get the win? Introducing Extreme Baseball. It's like baseball, but with blank. Got my answer in real quick. All right, introducing Extreme Baseball. It's like baseball, but with improv comedy. It's like baseball, but with a crucifixion. It's like baseball, but with suicidal thoughts. It's like baseball, but with the guys from Queer Eye.
What pumped you, Spark?
The crucifixion, of course.
I had a feeling it was going to be the crucifixion. I think True North's going to pick the guys from Queer Eye. Just a guess. Or suicidal thoughts. Watch them go with improv comedy. No, the guys from Queer Eye was right. Scott Greer gets the point and the win. True North fucked himself. Said I went with crucifixion. All right. One more game. Run it back.
Let's do it.
Daddy, why is mommy crying? It says mummy, but you know, this is America. I'm gonna go with this one. Fuck it. Scott Greer says, finally, I won one. God loves me again. Daddy, why is mommy crying? Tight red baboon ass. Friction. Rampant misogyny and sexual harassment. Or heteronormal norma. Fuck you.
Normativity.
I kept wanting to put an L in there. It's like my fucking mouth just would not allow it. Friction gets the point, as it should. Scott Greer already on the board. Heteronormativity. There we go. I got it. Now that it's too late. Introducing the amazing superhero sidekick duo. It's blank and blank. All right. I think I got some solid ones here. All right. Introducing. True North says, not the first time that I've fucked myself. Referring to picking Scott's answer. Introducing the amazing superhero sidekick duo. It's Miley Cyrus and hipsters. It's Italians and the gays. That would never happen. It's poor life choices and a Japanese toaster you can fuck. It's Viagra and permanent orgasm face disorder. Damn, that's solid. So I say, damn, that's solid like that because obviously that's not mine. And I was hoping to get a point on this one. Still a chance. Let's see. What a smart
Well,
like better.
Smart's picking and he fucked off.
All right, he's back. Oh, no,
Hi,
shit, he had the right
Charlie.
end. Here we go. Okay. He can't pick because Charlie's trying to rape him.
Tonight, you.
He lost his headphones, but he's making a selection from the look of it. Looks like he's done clicking. Hasn't come through yet. Gotta hit that
I
submit
keep fucking
button.
clicking and it won't let me. Damn it! I don't understand why it's not fucking working.
Stuck in this game forever. I'm being invaded like Poland. Oh, did anybody get a point on that one? I didn't see it. No points. Damn it. What were you trying to pick, Mark?
The Italian one.
Oh, okay. That one wasn't mine. All right, blank. Awesome in theory, kind of a mess in practice. I like this one. All right, clubbing baby seals, awesome in theory, kind of a mess in practice. Invading Poland, awesome in theory, kind of a mess in practice. Soft kissy missionary sex, awesome in theory, kind of a mess in practice. Or hipsters, awesome in theory, kind of a mess in practice. That's between 1 and 2 for me.
2 and 3 for me.
Baby Seals gets the point. True North on the board. Damn it. Really thought I'd get it with the invading Poland. Funny, I said I'm being invaded by like Poland, and then I seen that, and I was like, oh, that's perfect for this one. All right, game, give us our next card. Looking around. Just waiting for players.
That's the one problem with this game. Is sometimes it takes a fucking age to go on to the new round.
Yeah. The Department of Psychology is looking for paid research volunteers. Are you 18 to 25 and suffering from blank? Yeah, suffering from that. Oh, I'm the cards there. I don't need to pick a card. Perfect time. Break it down, girl. All right. The Department of Psychology is looking for paid volunteers. Are you 18 to 25 and suffering from the total collapse of the global financial system? Are you 18 to 25 and suffering from the true meaning of Christmas? Are you 18 to 25 and suffering from sneezing, farting, and coming at the same time? Or are you 18 to 25 and suffering from the $1 beefy Fritos burrito from Taco Bell? I'll take that. Thank you. I'll take that one too. Thank you. Oh yeah, I have to pick. I forgot. I'm the cards are. Are you 18 to 25 and suffering from the total collapse of the global financial system? Gets the win. Luke Birch on the board.
Come on, game. It's been longer than 8 seconds.
If you can't be with what the one you love blank. All right, if you can't be with the one you love some goddamn peace and quiet. That's true. If you can't be with the one you love little boy penises. Yikes. If you can't be with the one you love committing suicide at the old country buffet. If you can't be with the one you love radical Islamic terrorism. True North picking, he is going to pick suicide at the old country buffet.
Yes.
I knew it. I think I know True North somehow.
That was my best card. I'm glad it was not in vain.
And the radical Islamic terrorism. I was like, all right, I'm going to get on the board. Wrong. When I pooped, what came out of my butt? There we go. All right, when I pooped, what came out of my butt? My father, who died when I was 7. Hope. Lunchables. Or pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time. My father, who died when I was 7. That seems to always get picked, no matter what the fucking thing is to go with it. I was hoping Hope would get me on the board, but I was wrong again. All right. Rorschach test. What do you see? I don't remember how to pronounce that for a second. What are you getting into now? All right, Rorschach test. What do you see? Kayaking with my sluts. The illusion of choice in a large stage capitalist society. Father's forbidden chocolates. Or 72 virgins. The illusion of choice in a large stage capitalist society gets the point. Scott Greer, up to 3 already. Man, I thought I had a
Late
chance.
stage.
Oh, whatever. What did I say? Doesn't matter. This one got the point. Scott Greer's got 3 of them. Thought I had a chance with kayaking with my sluts again. Man.
I think you said large scale.
Ah, okay. My bad. I'm just gonna stand tonight, Netflix and blank. What are you doing back there? All right, I'm just gonna stand tonight, Netflix and huffing spray paint, Netflix and Oreos for dinner, Netflix and the gays, Netflix and a Japanese toaster you can fuck. Scott's selecting. He's going to pick huffing spray paint. That's my guess. Ah! I was right. Mark Wahlberg gets another point. So we got Scott at 3, Smark at 2, Luke at 1, True North at 1, and me still at fucking 0. You can't wait forever. It's time to talk to your doctor about blank. Oh, none of the cards are. Good. I can find a brush. Cool. Get back over here. Or you fall off the back of the chair or something. Oh, and lotion. Okay. You can't wait forever. It's time to talk to your doctor about the Game of Thrones spoilers. Time to talk about casually suggesting a threesome. Miley Cyrus is the other one. And another shot of morphine. I'm going to have to go with... It's time to talk to your doctor about casually suggesting a threesome. Hey, Doc, what are you doing on this Friday? Me and the wife are going out to this club. We have some drinks. Maybe you come back and join us. All right. Okay, here we go again. Doctor, you've gone too far. No free. The human body wasn't meant to withstand that amount of blank. Man, I don't really like any of my fucking cards for this one. Doctor, you've gone too far. The human body wasn't meant to withstand that amount of forgetting your lines, shitting your pants, and your pants falling down. The human body wasn't meant to stand that amount of the bush. Wasn't meant to withstand that amount of Harry Potter erotica. The human body wasn't meant to withstand that amount of 8-ounce sweet Mexican black tar heroin. True North selecting. Oh, damn it, he got it in before I could take my guess. Scott Greer with another point. Jesus Christ, Scott is on fire tonight. Look, the cards are. Sir, we found you passed out naked on the side of the road. What's the last thing you remember?
The fact that only you can hear that music makes the fact that you're listening to that music even funnier to me.
All right. So we found you passed out naked on the side of the road. What's the last thing you remember? Angels interfering in an otherwise fair baseball game. Owning and operating a Chili's franchise. A falcon with a cap on its head. Lone Falcon! Pushing the wine around and sniffing it like a big fancy man. Loop picking. Yeah, I'm just going to guess. Probably the swishing of the wine. Smart Wahlberg gets the 3rd point. Scott has 5. Smart has 3. Luke has 1. True North has 1. I have 0. Fun tip: when your man asks you to go down on him, try surprising him with blank instead. I don't know why. I get the feeling I'm gonna get shut up this game. No points for Steve. Fucking Luke's pick. Fun tip: when your man asks you to go down on him, try surprising him with brown people instead. Try surprising him with the Pope instead. Try surprising him with grabbing my man by his love handles and fucking his big ass instead. Jesus Christ. Try surprising him with Gogurt instead. Whoa. How about you chill out? Grabbing my man by his love handles and fucking his big ass gets the point. 2 for True North. But before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you blank again. Well, I already played the bush, so I can't use that one again. Kill. Keeps hitting mute on my mic. All right. Got my pick in. We're just waiting on one more. You're just going to keep muting me now. Got a red light. You can't resist the red light. But before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you Batman. Before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you the sound of my roommate masturbating. I must show you sudden poop explosion disease. I must show you Daniel Radcliffe's delicious asshole. Scott's picking. He's going to go with Daniel Radcliffe's delicious asshole, probably. That's what I would pick.
He'll go with the roommates masturbating.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Radcliffe's delicious asshole. Another point for Smart. Catching up on Scott. I knew the sound of my roommate masturbating wouldn't get the point because it was mine. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but with blank. Oh, and the cards are. And my mute button terrorist has run away. Be gone. All right, well, I'm just going to turn this off because y'all have referenced that you can't hear shit. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but with playing with my pussy while I watch TV. Authentic Mexican cuisine. Starting to be cool about gay people or women of color. I'm going to go with starting to be cool about gay people. Scott Greer, 2 points away from the win now. Dude's got all the cards. Dude, do not go in that bathroom. There's blank in there. Here we go again. All right, dude, do not go into the bathroom. There's a surprising amount of hair in there. There's some really fucked up shit in there. There's some bloody peace and quiet in there. There's some of the best rappers in the game in there. Damn it. True North is picking. He will go with. Okay. Couldn't decide yet. He picked some of the best rappers in the game. Luke Birch gets his second point. I'm still scoreless. Siskel and Ebert have panned blank as poorly conceived and sloppily executed. All right, Siskel and Ebert have panned ripping open a man's chest and pulling out a still beating heart as poorly conceived and sloppily executed. Going to college and becoming a new person who has sex as poorly conceived and sloppily executed. The boners of the elderly as poorly conceived and sloppily executed. Or sucking the president's dick as poorly conceived and sloppily executed. Luke picking is going to go with the sucking the president's dick. Yep. That's a point for True North. All right. I know when that hotline bling. Jesus Christ. Is that a sentence? I know when that hotline bling that can only mean one thing. I don't even know what that means. All right, I know when that hotline bling that can only mean one thing, contagious face cancer. That can only mean one thing, meth. That can only mean one thing, white power. That can only mean one thing, switching to Geico.
There's three good options here.
No. He went with the weakest one. No, I'm just kidding.
Yep.
I think meth might have been the weakest one. I thought for sure he was going to pick white power, though. All right. In a world ravaged by blank, our only solace is blank.
Oh, that's racist.
Thanks, Cleveland. All right. In a world ravaged by a vastly superior healthcare system, our only solace is homeless people. In a world ravaged by erectile dysfunction, our only solace is Queen Elizabeth's immaculate anus. In a world ravaged by Italians, our only solace is spaghetti. Again? In a world ravaged by seething with quiet resentment, our only solace is suddenly remembering that the Holocaust happened. I think I know which one Smart liked.
Indeed.
Tonight, you.
All right, seething with quiet resentment and suddenly remembering that the Holocaust happened gets the point. Oh my God, blank killed Kenny. Aw, I can't play this one.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh my God, seeing what happens when you lock people in a room with hungry seagull killed Kenny. Oh my God, tentacle porn killed Kenny. Oh my God, Justin Bieber killed Kenny. Or oh my God, Mr. Squiggle. Hold on, let me zoom in a little bit so I make sure I'm reading that right. Yes, Mr. Squiggle, the man from the moon, killed Kenny. Oh, and of course on the cards are. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not a fan of any of these. Nobody gets the point. We're just going to sit here for the next 70 seconds.
Fair.
Tentacle porn gets the point. Luke Birch up to 4, ties with Smark and True North. It's Scott at 6, Smark, True North, and Luke at 4, and me still at 0. When I am Prime Minister, I will create the Department of Blank. All right, when I am Prime Minister, I will create the Department of Getting Drugs Off the Street and Into My Body. When I am Prime Minister, I will create the Department of Vegemite. When I am the Prime Minister, I will create the Department of Being a Dinosaur. And when I am Prime Minister, I will create the Department of a Drama Desk Award for Outstanding Sound Design in a Play. True North is selecting. He is going to pick... Okay. He's going to pick a Drama Desk Award for Outstanding Sound Design in a Play. Point to Luke Birch. 5 points and now moves into second place on his own. Brought to you by Bud Light, the official beer of blank. Maybe I can get on with this one. I doubt it.
I'm gonna come.
Brought to you by Bud Light, the official beer of Grandpa's Ashes. Brought to you by Bud Light, the official beer of Burgers and Pussy. Brought to you by Bud Light, the official beer of Poor Life Choices. Brought to you by Bud Light, the official beer of Pissing in My Thirsty Mouth. I mean, it's essentially the same thing as Bud Light.
Mm-hmm.
Luke picking... He picked Pissing into My Thirsty Mouth.
That's right.
That's point for True North. I kind of like the beer of my grandpa's, official beer of Grandpa's Ashes.
I appreciate that.
At this point, I'm just going to start trying to throw it on purpose. Just throw up the worst card I can. Come on, game. Give us a new card. Here we go. If you like blank, you might be a redneck. All right. If you like the past, you might be a redneck. If you like covering myself with Parmesan cheese and chili flakes because I am pizza, you might be a redneck. If you like my fat daughter, you might be a redneck. If you like Republicans, you might be a redneck.
I'm gonna come.
My fat daughter gets the point. That's True North. He's ties up with Scott. Again, I thought maybe I'd be onto something with the Republicans. If you like Republicans, you might be a redneck. True, too true. Too real.
I also like the past on that. Kind of subtly saying the same thing.
Come on, new card. Quit being a bitch. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's blank. All right, maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's pretending to care. Maybe she was born with it. Maybe it's chainsaws for hands. Maybe she was born with it. Maybe it's what that mouth do. Maybe she was born with it. Maybe it's what's left of the Great Barrier Reef. Scott's picking. He's gonna pick what that mouth do. Oh, he went with what's left of that Great Barrier Reef. Not Reef. That's Luke Birch, Luke, True North, and Scott all tied for the lead at 6. And the cards are. Looking at random sound clips, none of them even sound worth like it's worth playing. All right. Blank, kid tested, mother approved. Cock, kid tested, mother approved. Permanent orgasm face disorder, kid tested, mother approved. My own fingers, kid tested, mother approved. Poopy diapers, kid tested, mother approved. I feel like Cock has won this one before. So, my own fingers, kid tested, mother approved. Mark Wahlberg gets the point. That was awful. Cock, kid tested.
Oh no!
My body, my voice, blank, my choice. All right, my body, my voice, holding down a child and farting all over him, my choice. My body, my voice, a salty surprise, my choice. My body, my voice, a middle-aged man on roller skates, my choice. My body, my voice, dirty nappies, my choice. True North's got some not so great ones to pick through.
Yep.
Salty surprise gets the point. That's Scott. True North putting Scott above him again. True North is just drilling himself in the butt tonight. It's not delivery, it's blank.
You better get those tits out of my face, or I'll
Yeah.
show you my tits.
Okay. Well, I mean, we'll be out of here soon. Calm the fuck down. Scott's going to get one more point and win again. And then we'll be gone. Just waiting on True North. Luke's the cards are. All right, it's not delivery. It's graphic violence, adult language, and some sexual content. It's not delivery. It's competing against 20 other women for the love of Flavor Flav. It's not delivery. It's the magic of live theater. It's not delivery. It's ominous background music.
There we go.
The magic of live theater gets the point. That's Scott Greer. He wins it. I get shut out. Told y'all I wasn't getting a point. And that is it for Cards Against Humanity for this week. Big shout out to Scott Greer, not queer, 2-time winner. He won both the games. Why don't you leave some for the rest of us, Scott? Jeez. You take up all the women, you take up all the wins. Hear my dog outside barking her ass off. Can't stand her. Drives me nuts. Anyway, yes, shout out again, Scott Greer, winner. Shout out to True North for hanging out in the chat and coming on to play some Cards Against Humanity with us. Shout out to Dirk's Wheelchair for getting him to his computer in time to listen to us. Shout out fucking Bobby Anthem as always. Love you, Bobby. Shout out Bob Dole, even though he couldn't be with us. Rest in peace. And shout out to Craig. Shout out to fuck, I was gonna say somebody else, now I forgot. I'm a dick. That's probably it anyway. Shout out to anybody who's actually gone back and listened to this on YouTube. We still didn't hit 10 views from 2 weeks ago, but we got into the mid-20s last week, so back up to where we should be. That's right. We're happy with below mediocrity. we're here for our entertainment, not yours. Thank you guys for hanging out. Anyway, come back next week. We'll do our mock draft. We'll, recap our NHL picks, talk a little bit about the NHL and NBA playoffs, and
which, by the by, Warriors are currently stomping the Grizzlies out.
Yeah, next week we'll actually know who's got what teams. But yeah, come back Tuesday, 8:30. Fucking probably more accurately 8:45 as of late. Yeah, come back. It'll be fun. Mock draft time. Tits, everybody.
Chinaman.
Chinaman tits.